comes the rain again.
Today can feel overwhelming, but great connections are just around the corner. It's all about being confident, authentic, and knowing where to put your energy. Whether it's swiping right or starting a conversation in person, making that first move counts. Remember, genuine connections happen when you're open and present in the moment. With the right mindset, your perfect match is closer than you think. Dive into modern dating with confidence and discover what's really possible for you.
Years, like, I don't have any of that. Like, I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not
Like,
looking.
But I'm gonna tell you something else too. When your radar's turned off, because I dealt with that for years too, like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
not
God,
fair.
I mean,
because I don't want it, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to know that like someone's looking.
but when
That makes no damn sense. And Jada was turned off because she wanted Tupac, and Tupac didn't want her. It had nothing to do with Will. Her and Will were a planned relationship. I still say that to this day. They were a planned Hollywood relationship to keep the audiences lulled into sleep and submission. You can have this too. She does not love Will. She wouldn't be embarrassing Will and making Will slap people on stage on the biggest night of his professional career. Guys, you don't understand. Will Smith won the first rap Grammy. He took that success from rap and transitioned that into the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he then catapulted into superstardom. The 90s and early 2000s to mid 2000s were all Will Smith. Before The Rock and Dwayne Johnson took over, it was Will Smith. And you guys went to go see Bad Boys 4, and you want Bad Boys 5 and 6. You don't like 3. I don't like 3. But you love 1 and 2. You love Independence Day. You love I Am Legend, and they're redoing I Am Legend. He won the Oscar for lead male in a starring role. He slapped Chris Rock before it was announced. So they had to keep him there and keep him calm. Makes no sense. But we already know, we've already talked about Jada 2 years ago. I'm not talking about that now. But to say, it's not that I want the attention, but I want to know someone's looking. What does that mean? That means that you're looking. Ladies, raise your hand if you're single right now, and you will take a God-fearing family man who is a legend in his industry. That's all we're going to use. God-fearing family man, legend in industry. Then let's take that to being a 2-time MVP, the first unanimous MVP, Olympic gold medalist, 4-time NBA champion, finals MVP, all NBA, all first, all second, all third team, all-time 3-point scorer and shot maker. Overtook Ray Allen, overtook Reggie Miller, and he is still playing at a very high level today. That's the industry. So then let's take it down to where you work. He's just a supervisor or just your manager for the local retail for Dollar General. And he's making $150,000 a year. You better not be out here embarrassing him. This makes no sense. And then when we talk about ladies, women keeping each other single and unhappy, they're co-signing on this. You got Jada, who's the ultimate mark, saying, Aisha, this makes sense. No, it doesn't. Why are y'all lying? Where the grandmamas at? Because grandmama would have smacked her across the mouth.
your radar's turned off, right?
That
You're
can get real
beautiful. Don't
dangerous.
ever think for 1 minute that it ain't some men out there looking at you like I wish.
And here's the truth. There are. There's always going to be. And men, we understand this. When we have beautiful women, supportive women on our side, we know that other men are looking. That's why we keep them draped. That's why we keep them driving good, living good, eating good, dressing good. Because it's going to cost. It's going to cost you $260 million to be with Aisha Curry. Even if she took half, you still going to have to come up. So So people are looking, but they ain't really that interested. Like there's this false narrative of ladies that think you have that men just want every woman that they see. That's not the case. Especially when you get past a certain stage in life.
Honestly. And I'm gonna tell you who knows that more than anybody.
And she drives me crazy. Okay. Welcome. You've never been here before. Welcome to TMG Book Series, How to Get Free Dating in the Modern World, Parts 1 and 2. The book's available. But on our channel, what we do is we talk about relationships for the modern world to help you get the outcome that you're looking for. People ask, who are you? I'm currently an executive in the security space. I've spent the past 25 years working in various industries, understanding the relationship dynamic, the dynamic through work. So we have found that as people get and achieve more success professionally, their relationship outcome becomes harder to achieve. So we wanted to create in our book series a blueprint and or the archetypes of men and women so that you can get better outcomes. So when we take a look at what we just saw with Aisha, what I am seeing is a modern woman who's upset that she got a traditional outcome. Why is that important? Because in our book series, we talk about men and women above the line are the ones who qualify for a relationship. Modern, traditional, high-value men. Below the line, we have females and males, guys and dudes, city boys, city girls, boys and girls. Boys and girls are adolescents. Think about your kids. They can't even tie their shoes. They can't even take their medicine without spilling it all over the floor. They have no ability in order to do the work that they need to do. They have no ability to manage a relationship, identify needs. City boy, city girl. They are for the streets. They are outside. They are about conquest. They are about variability. They're about themselves. Me, I. And here's the reality. Modern women, that's who y'all love the most, city boys. Because he makes you feel comfortable. You have great conversation. You have great chemistry. But he's only after the conquest. And that's why you're failing in your relationship person. I'm sorry, nobody told you. But that's why you're failing. I don't want you to fail. I want you to have a better outcome. Avoid the guys or the dude, gals or chicks. Regular, nondescript individuals, not bad, not good, nothing overwhelmingly appealing or attractive to them, easy, simple. These people lull high value men and women to sleep, into submission. And then high value realize, I can't do this. But then we have the largest section below the line, which are male and female. I got my money together. I got my life together. I take care of my kids, but I have not healed from any of my emotional trauma. And I believe that everyone needs to suffer me because of that emotional trauma. That is not what anyone has signed up for. No one owes you an understanding. But females in relationship believe that their emotions should be the driving factor on every decision. And it creates frustration for modern men, traditional men, and high-value men. Males look like men, talk like men, act like men, sound like men, but they're not men. They're males. They have a male mentality, number one. They mail it in. They're doing the bare minimum everywhere they go to get the result that they're looking for. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But ladies, that's who y'all move into y'all house. That's who y'all let drive your car. That's who y'all let knock y'all up. And then y'all sitting there 2 years later and wondering, why is he still on the couch? Why is he still working at a bar? Because when you go above the line, ladies, and that's why this is important, and Aisha should know this. Men are able to evaluate the market, find problems, identify solutions, build skills to continue to deliver on those solutions, profit with integrity. So since men are doing that and males can't do that because they're always one phone call, one hookup, one meeting, one loan away from prosperity, they never understand that it's about the long-term goal. So Aisha should know that as a modern woman, when she was Steph, if she was at Nickelodeon, if she thought that she was going to have this grand acting career and she married, he was a star out of Davidson college. They went to a small Christian college in North Carolina. He was a star coming out of the tournament the year prior to him going into be drafted into the league. And then when he went to Golden State, he wasn't really a star the first couple of years. He didn't become a star until after they traded Monta Ellis to Milwaukee to get him, Monta Ellis, out of the way so Steph could thrive. And it was head coach Mark Jackson that nicknamed he and Clay the Splash Brother. He wasn't a star. You could have been working. Y'all were in California. You could have been working. But there was no money for Nickelodeon for you. And everything that she has right now is because she is tied to Steph. And it's resentment. It's building resentment instead of building collaboration. Because instead of being modern, she should move into high value. High value would say your purpose, your passion is going to drive our family forward. I'm thinking about our children. I'm thinking about our grandchildren. I'm thinking about the legacy that you're going to leave. I don't want to embarrass you. That's why I'm so mad about Barack and Michelle right now. Michelle's been out there embarrassing Barack. And he just been sitting there, talking about how bad it was to be a first lady. Negro, you were the first black first lady. That's historic. With the first black president who was biracial but identifies and presents as a black man. Doesn't identify as biracial. He doesn't present as biracial. He presented as black. And he was elected twice. He won some states that the Democrats still can't win. My own state of Indiana. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Click and subscribe, share it. This is going to be a quick video. I want to go back. I'm going to find, there was another thing that Aisha did, and I was confused. Oh, the Breakfast Club talked about it. No, they won't pull my phone down. Nope. Where was that video? Oh, let me give you some honesty. I can't have it all, but it's still I hope we're not talking about that. We're done there. Let's do it, man. We're honest. All right. So let's then go to this next thing. So we talked about Steph and Aisha. I don't think they need to separate, guys. I don't think that makes any sense. What I do think makes sense is what we see with LeBron and Savannah James. You notice Savannah's being pushed out front more. You're starting to notice that? Her projects are starting to get greenlit. LeBron's been in the league over 20 years. He secured the bag. He secured his legacy as the greatest basketball player of this generation. Don't argue me in the comments. I'm not having a discussion about Jordan or Kobe. I'm saying his generation. He's outlasted them all. KD's more interested in crypto and investments with Robinhood. Steph is number 2 in the generation. That's it. No debate. So you're seeing Savannah start to get more and more exposure. It started on the Starting 5 documentary that LeBron James and his media company put out on Netflix last year. It was more and more discussion about their romance, their connection, their growth, and their development, and how that has led to the success that they're seeing. So at the same time, I think we really just need to acknowledge that it's all about timing. And Steph is only going to play a couple more years. So Aisha can have all the fun and all of the runway that she wants and get all the attention and be on all the magazines. But the reality is, like Savannah knows, LeBron is the star in the forefront. My time will come. I said it 2 years ago as I started to see and first hear about these problems with athlete lives. And this ain't for y'all because we talk about the fame component all the time. The fame component don't apply to you because you're not famous. So you don't get to have conversations at that level. You have them at a lower level. So since you have them at a lower level, the reality is you need to be going to work and you need to be supporting wherever you need to support. One's the leader and one's the helper. And when both try to lead, that's when you have chaos. Now I want to go with a Wade Kitten with JP as we close out today's show to talk a little bit about if men were honest with women. Now, fair use. And second, don't get triggered. because or get triggered. I don't really care.
Do you think I'm getting fat?
No, you're fatter than you used to be, but you're not fat.
JP!
All right, you're kind of fat.
Babe?
Yeah.
From now on, I want you to be completely honest with me about everything.
No, you don't.
Oh, I don't think you want that.
I do. I want you to be honest with me.
I was when I said I don't think you want that.
Promise me that you'll be honest with me no matter what.
Okay.
Ugh. She probably thinks that men find that attractive.
Most do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, we do.
Do you think I would look good with my hair cut short?
Nope.
I just don't understand why I'm not looking more toned. I work out so hard.
You don't work out hard.
I do too.
You do the elliptical machine. That's easier than walking.
Okay, so you're saying I'm crazy?
No, I didn't say that.
But do you think that I'm crazy?
I absolutely think so.
No, I think I am going to start lifting weights, but not too much. I don't want to get too ripped.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
Do you like it?
No, I mean, it's just a bunch of chewy vegetables. This raw purple cabbage.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised you think anybody would like this. Do you even like it?
No.
No.
I literally do everything around here.
You don't do everything. Quit talking in dishonest absolutes to make yourself feel more significant and me look less significant. It's not good for our relationship.
Wow.
Ugh. Sharon is such a bad friend, don't you think?
I think she's a better friend to you than you are to her.
Do you think that I'd make a good mother?
Oh wow. Okay. Before he answers that, there's so much to unpack there. Ladies, once you do get your man, and let's say you are modern, do not ask for honesty unless you want honesty. And if he gives you honesty, he loves you. If he doesn't give you honesty and he sugarcoats it, he wants to keep the peace. But no man really you don't talk to your woman that way. See, this is the false narrative stuff that the red pill does. Yeah, this is how you need to be able to talk to a woman. That ain't how you talk to a woman. I can't talk to my daughter, my mom, or my wife that way. That ain't how you give honesty. And that's taught by other men to men. That's why some of you males are struggling communicating with women, because your mama taught you how to talk. I'm sorry.
No.
Why not?
I mean, you seem pretty self-centered to me. But that's not a good quality of a mother.
Do you think that she's prettier than me?
Yes.
Hey!
Yes.
You know what? How would you feel if I was totally honest about everything with you?
Yeah, I would not like that. That's why I haven't asked you to.
You know what? I think we should cool it on this whole honesty thing then.
I agree.
Listen, that's an example of how a book can have you messed up. That is an example of that. I kind of want to unpack that a little bit more. Let me let that play in the background with no volume while we do that, and I'll let the closed captioning cook. So as we kind of look at that scenario, we're really taking a look at the dynamic of communication and desire between the man and the woman. Men want to be as honest as you will allow us to be with you in a relationship, because this is a defined, committed relationship. So we believe at TMG that the best outcome for society is one man, one woman, long-term relationship, marriage, children, legacy as a result. That doesn't negate anybody else's decision tree. We are saying what we believe and what we know historically works. So we want men and women to get the best outcome. First of all, if you're a woman listening to this and you haven't healed from your trauma and you're a female, go to therapy. If you are a male and you can't figure out work, go get a high value trade skill. Right now, everyone's paying a $2,500 sign-on bonus for HVAC, electric, low voltage, plumbing, carpentry. Every company in Middle Tennessee, every company in Indianapolis, every company in Atlanta, they're looking for people to bring on as an apprentice. And in 5 years, you'll be making $125,000 easily. In 10 years, you'll be running 3 trucks of your own. But you got to do the work so you can get to and earn the right to the relationship. This is satire, but it's actually pretty funny. You want honesty, we'll give you honesty, but you have to be willing to receive the honesty. Make sense? All right. So we talked a little bit here. They talked about everything from weight, from food, from selfishness, from friendship, from motherhood and parenthood, from work. Fitness was in there. They did a really good job just kind of highlighting all of the things that are questions, ladies, that I know you have in your relationship with your man. If you're with your man, you chose him for a reason. You either chose to rule him or be led by him. If you are being led by him, you wouldn't be afraid of any honesty as long as it was covered in love. But when you want to rule him, you just want silent compliance. If you want silent compliance, you'll never get this honesty. And that's probably what's happening with you right now in your relationship. And we don't want that for you. We want this. We want you to get great dating outcomes in a modern world. Parts 1 and 2 available right now on the tmgbookseries.com, on Amazon, on Apple, Google Play, and Audible, ready for you to purchase. If you have not, make sure you go down to our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X. Make sure you go and leave a comment, get a like, hit a share, and subscribe to get more and more content like this. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. This is the last video for before Christmas. We'll do one more in between for the new year. But we thank you so much for your support on our channel at tmgbookseries.com for the full year. I am your host. I am the author. I am the creator. I am Glenn. Thank you and have a great, great rest of your day.
Sense. That's why ladies, that's why you can't find a high value man, because your language, what you're communicating, is modern. It's too variable and it's too me focused and me dependent. You're not sold out for the larger purpose, which is the outcome.
High value woman, the high value man. If you aren't going to the gym, if you aren't taking care of yourself,
That's not.
if you don't like,
That's basically the standards.